reporters have been running the roads to get you ready. John Genovese in Butler County and Evan Millward is on the city's west side. John continues our live team coverage along I-75. John?
Julie, we first spotted the snow about an hour ago up here in Westchester. Right now we're standing in a parking lot just off I-75, and take a look. You can see not a lot of traffic on the road, but those flakes just don't seem to be sticking. And the same stands true for the parking lot that we're in right now. We see them falling, but again, everything just melting away almost instantly. We reached out to Butler County. They say they have 15 snowplows standing by. Westchester says their drivers are on standby. They'll be called in when the time is right. And again, about an hour ago when all this began, we were up near a Walmart just off Cincinnati-Dayton Road. We saw some folks stocking up on last-minute supplies. Many of them say they know exactly what to do.
We're going to head home now and hopefully stay safe and cuddle in the warm blankets.
I'm actually going to go home and get my hot tub for the first time in the snow.
Boarding up the windows with some plastic, rock salt on the sidewalks.
Just make sure there's plenty of bread and bologna.
Perhaps that's all it takes, bread and bologna to stay warm. But again, Butler County and Westchester say they'll have trucks out and about, hopefully making a dent in this snow by rush hour tomorrow. For more of our team coverage, we're going to turn things over to 9 on your side's Evan Millward. Evan?
Bread and bologna. It looks a lot the same over here on the west side of Cincinnati, John. You can look, we're on Glenway Avenue right now. Take a look at the road. Not too much traffic here either, and not too much sticking, but this just turned from rain to snow here probably in the last 20 minutes. I do want to show you this, though. Take a look at the hood of our truck here, or the windshield of our truck. We turned the defroster off. You're getting a little bit of that slush. That's what's got the Cincinnati Public Services crews on their first 12-hour day of the season. You might have seen them out on Friday putting the brine and pre-treating some of those roads. I asked them if there's any concern that would wash away in this rain that we've had throughout the day. They said no, but that's why you haven't seen them putting any of the salt down yet, because it could wash away. They've got 77 trucks just now hitting the roads, fanning out across Cincinnati. They're going to be doing that all overnight. And we also found one group of people who, aside from your kids, may be super excited about this first snow of the season. It's the plow drivers. They've been getting their trucks ready for this day since the spring.
They're excited. They're checking out their equipment. They're pre and post tripping the equipment, making sure the equipment is working right, making sure the spinners are working. So they're excited.
Now, for this crew just coming on, it's going to be an eventful 11 hours. You just heard Steve say it. They're going to be dealing with the morning commute, hoping the roads stay clear of ice. That's really been the concern for these crews, is that this will all freeze here and turn into ice. They say they'd much rather be out plowing, pushing the snow off to the side. That makes their job a lot easier. Again, out here live, nothing sticking yet. The concern is the ice on the roads. We are live along Glenway Avenue on the city's west side. Evan Millward, 9 on your side.
Makes perfect sense, Evan. A major concern you have tonight is that drive to school or work in the morning. 9 First Warning traffic anchor Adam Marshall is in tonight with what he's seeing already on the board. He continues our team coverage. Adam?
Julie, already seeing slipping and sliding really behind me. Keeping an eye around the tri-state, so let's dive into exactly what it looks like out there. Here's a look. We'll start in northern Kentucky, looking northbound here, 7175 in Covington. The reason I'm showing you this, even though the roads are wet, they are already slick and we're seeing some problems. Let's hop into downtown Cincinnati, Fort Washington Way, and take a look there. Police already on the eastbound lanes, the right shoulder block, that because of a car that appears to have slid off the road. So again, yes, the roads are wet, now turning to snow, as Steve has been saying all evening. And as you can see there, already seeing problems stack up. Let's take a look elsewhere, and we'll head a little north. This is I-75 at Union Center Boulevard there in Westchester in Butler County. And as you can see, even though traffic is light, we've already seen some fender benders on I-71 near the lateral, also I-75 at Ronald Reagan and Fort Washington Way. And you can see this was a shot of snow falling not long ago. So again, that rain has now switched over to snow. Just be aware of that. Also on the road right now, more than 24 AAA trucks at the ready. Cruiser adding staff to the overnight and early morning hours in case you find yourself needing a little help.
We're expecting the snow overnight, which hitting tomorrow during the commute. It's going to take us a little longer to get to the calls because of the traffic. So that's why we want to stage extra drivers out there to hopefully get people going, get them to work on time.
And already in the Buckeye State road crews in their 5th hour of work. Drivers hit the streets just after 6 o'clock this evening. You're asked to keep your distance from the plows if you see them. They're just out there trying to clear the roads. I also want to mention, of course, already seen accidents on the road. I'll be here all night keeping an eye to make sure if there's any major interstates shutting down because of these accidents, we of course will have it. And we're going on early tomorrow. Good Morning Tri-State starts at 4, not 4:30.
Okay, great. And you also tweet out when you get the latest
Absolutely,
information.
yes.
And it may take a minute or two to get you on the air, but if you follow Adam Marshall on Twitter, what's the handle?
Yeah, at Adam WCPO. As soon as any major accidents happen, I'll have them on Twitter.
All right, thanks, Adam. And before the snow started falling, many of you hit the grocery stores in full force. Hundreds filled the aisles at this Kroger in Hyde Park, grabbing all those essentials just in case. We want to show you everyone what you are seeing when you first see those flakes fall. Be sure to grab your phone, snap a picture, tweet it to us. Make sure you use hashtag CincyWX, that's our abbreviation for weather, and include at WCPO and at Julie O'Neill. We'll be posting them on Facebook. You can see what the conditions are like when you wake up without even getting out of bed. 9 on your side, continuing to track the snow. All through the night, we have a team of meteorologists, reporters, and photographers out gathering brand new video and information so you can get to school and work on time. The Good Morning Tri-State team, as Adam mentioned, starting early. Our live coverage begins at 4 o'clock.